Hello, I'm here to show you our Making Tax Digital software for accountants. I shall be using a demo version freely available from our website for the purposes of this video. The first page that will appear once you've logged in is your default landing page, which you can change by going into Settings and then Default Landing Page. In this instance, logging on redirects the accountant to the Clients page. From here, you can view client names and national insurance numbers, all of which can be amended. Submissions can also be viewed and made for the client. You can filter through your client list by clicking a letter, and only those whose first name begins with that letter will appear. Where you have more than 25 clients, a search box will appear, allowing you to simply type in names to find a client. To add a client, click Add Client and fill in the required fields: client name, VAT number, and/or national insurance number. This box here, Include in Deadline Management page, requires ticking if you wish to see that clients' returns that are yet to be filed on the Deadlines page. Our system knows which returns have and haven't been filed using our software, so all that is required for it to work correctly is for the box to be checked. Unfortunately, our software isn't aware if you have filed a return on other software, so if you do send a quarterly update from elsewhere, you would need to tick this box, and, if you so wish, explain what other software was used to file for that quarter. After that, the return will be removed from the list, and if you decide to fill in the text box, our software will be able to tell you where you filed that particular update. As the paying accountant, you have the ability to make two types of sub-accounts for other affiliated users: a client sub-account for, of course, your clients, and user access accounts for staff members of your accountancy firm. With a client sub-account, the client can undertake their own quarterly filings. This sub-account only allows the client to file quarterly updates and view or amend existing ones, as the only tabs they have access to are the To-Do and History tabs. So these other tabs are not available for these sub-accounts. They will also be able to contact 123Sheets customer support, as it is a paid account. You as the accountant, however, can still make corrections to any quarterly update. Each client sub-account will cost you £20 a year, a 50% discount compared to a single taxpayer account bought by the client themselves. Clients with such a sub-account can also opt into email reminders for quarterly filings. Our system knows whether or not any quarterly submissions have been filed, so only those with outstanding submissions will be sent auto-reminder chaser emails. It should be noted that our volume licensing works using the total number of taxpayers and not the number of businesses. This means that if one of your clients has to pay income tax for multiple streams of income, such as self-employment and a property let, all of those obligations for all of those different aspects of ITSA MTD will all be listed under that client's singular account, with a set of 4 quarterly updates for each type of MTD income. If you go to the User Access tab, you can manage user access accounts. These are for your internal staff members only. In this example, 3 accounts have been set up with an email and password, which you can see here. The details of any accounts you've created can be edited, and new users can be added by clicking Add User. From here, enter a name, email, and password. You also have the ability to select which clients this staff member can view in the Deadline Management page by ticking the box next to a particular client's name, or simply clicking All or None. The Deadline Management page will be accessible by each staff member that logs into our software, and they will only see deadlines requiring submissions for the clients they have been allocated. To fully demonstrate the process for quarterly update submissions, we'll have a brief look at Ellie. All the data shown on the client's pages is live, directly pulled in from HMRC. If a client is registered for both income tax and VAT, a button like this will appear to allow you to toggle between submission types. This is useful where the VAT quarters match the income tax quarters. You can file a VAT return and then an income tax quarterly update without leaving the client. For now, we'll look at Ellie's income tax returns. The To-Do page lists all the updates that still require filing, and as we can see here, Ellie has various quarterly filings for both self-employment and property income that she is yet to submit. The reason why Ellie does not have 4 filings listed for self-employed and property income is because one of each of her first quarters has already been filed, and so has been moved to the History tab. From here, they can both be viewed and amended. HMRC calculations can be triggered from the Titular tab. If you know of any non-MTD information that might have recently been submitted to HMRC from another source. After each MTD quarterly filing, HMRC automatically performs a new tax calculation which would show up on our website on this page. In the Annual Adjustments tab, you can find the totals of self-employed and property income and expenses filed at HMRC for the year. You can then make annual adjustments to those figures by adding in any adjustments or just inputting the final figures if you prefer. To file quarterly updates for your clients, click on the File button. There are 2 ways you can prepare the data for submission. You can download the relevant filing template from our website and choose to either integrate it into your existing bookkeeping spreadsheet or keep it separate. This option requires you to choose the default spreadsheet option. Alternatively, you can use the 123 Sheets bookkeeping spreadsheet and use it to generate a PDF submission file. This requires you to choose the 123 Sheets PDF option. To upload the file, you can either drag and drop it onto the page, or you can click Choose File and locate it from the window pop-up. The website will then pull the figures from the file and allow you to review them before submitting them to HMRC. Thank you for watching, and feel free to try out our demo and set up an account.